back to Booze Reviews in Black and White. I'm Demeko. This is Bayne. We are going to jump off with a quick white wine. Why not?
Yeah.
Ferrari Carano Chardonnay. This is the 2009 vintage, Sonoma County. Bayne, you've had this before.
I have. I actually had this last night. I got half bottle left. So this has actually been open for, you know, almost a day.
Almost a day.
But, you know, we tell most people to leave their wines open at least a couple hours.
Oh,
so,
sure.
I mean, this is going to be perfectly fine. Had this at a restaurant last night. So I had some pretty good food with it. I paired it with some coconut shrimp, and I had some cream spinach, which I really like spinach. It's kind of weird, you know, now that I'm older. I really love spinach, but worked really well with this Chardonnay. Let's dive into it.
Super mineral. The minerality on this nose is sickening.
Now it's changed slightly from last night. I am getting the buttercream, the kind of the citrus notes, tropical fruits, so forth. Not as much today, but they're still kind of there.
Getting a little bit of stone fruit, a little almost peachiness.
Yeah, yeah. It's almost kind of like a baked apple pie or peach pie or something like that in there as well. Now this wine is went through the process of malolactic fermentation.
Oh yeah.
I think what they said, like something like 80%, or I'm not sure how they work that. We'll find out for you eventually. But we're talking about creaminess. We're talking about not necessarily the burnt popcorn with this particular wine, but the butteriness, the heavy butter cream.
Oh yeah.
That's coming through. Very elegant though.
I like this.
I tell you what, did you say the alcohol percentage 14.1? I mean, isn't that a monster for a white wine?
Yeah, that's up there.
Yeah.
But it's well made because, for one, I'm not tasting the alcohol. I'm not getting that heat.
Mm-hmm.
But the layering is fantastic. I mean, no two flavors are fighting. They're all coexisting, commingling, hanging out in a big party. This is fantastic. The oakiness is there. The sweetness, the apple, the pear.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a little bit of buttered popcorn. Some creaminess, some almost sweet cream butter, like unsalted butter, a little bit of that. This is nice.
Today, more than yesterday, there's a little zing to it as well, which I'm really liking. There's so much going on here. It's a really well-made wine, and I think I'm going to have to go ahead and rate it. Probably going to rate it 89, 90. Let's go 90. I'm not really super big into Chardonnays, but I know this one's a go-to. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. Haven't had it myself before, but I've really enjoyed it this time around. What do you think?
This is fantastic. I'll rate it quick. I'll give it 92 points.
Nice.
I think for a fuller-bodied Chardonnay, for those of you that are just simple, casual wine drinkers, it may be a little too much for you, unless you're having it with a meal. This is a food Chardonnay for sure. And I'm not talking, you know, a light chicken or a light fish or a salad or anything. I mean, this one you can get some grilled pork. Throw some nice herbage, some spice on. Even I would, maybe not quite a steak. It depends on what you're doing for side dishes. But gosh, yeah, you could definitely get some good foods and some hearty soups, hearty stews even. White chicken chili, with a little spice, a little smokiness. Man, this would definitely stand up to that.
I got to second that white chicken chili. That is amazing.
See, now you're getting hungry, right?
Right, again. I paired this last night with some shrimp and some spinach. It worked wonderfully, and I'm sure it's going to work with some heavier foods as well.
How was the shrimp prepared?
Coconut shrimp, lightly crusted,
Sure.
big prong-looking things.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you know, it's funny when you take a look at something like that on a plate. I'm looking at it, I'm like, this isn't going to fill me up. I had like 8 of those things, and oh my god, I couldn't eat anything else.
That's it.
So.
Nice.
All right. So, any question of the day?
I don't have one.
I think we're going to let you off this time, but
actually, no, we're not.
All right.
Playoffs are here. NFL. What do you guys think? Are there any disappointments so far? The wild cards have been eliminated and picked. You know what I mean. Any surprises? I was shocked that those Broncos pulled it off against the Steelers yesterday, which, no offense, actually there is, take offense, please. I hate the Steelers with a passion, and I don't know why. Just something about the Steelers I've never liked. All right, enough said.
All right, let us know what you think. Please subscribe, leave me your comments, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, do all that stuff.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you around.